Bless the fucking energy, man.
What's going on? You didn't turn your music off.
I didn't, Jimmy. You know how I am. You know how I roll. All right.
What's going on with that shit?
It's, you know.
Don't turn your shit off.
It's a forgetful thing, Jimmy. It's like I listen to the shit at full blast. Yes. Invite and share. Show that you can get some people in here. We got a very, very special show for you. Afternoon Delight. You got that right.
I am Dr. Remilak.
Remilak is here, Jimmy. You know what that means? Motherfuckers ain't got a job. What's happening there?
I always know when you share because you share with the timestamp.
Oh, I'm not supposed to timestamp share it? Hold on a second. How do I do that?
You already did it. Don't worry about it.
I'll redo it. I'm redoing it, Jimmy. I'm not letting that.
There's nothing to redo.
I don't want any more black eyes on my name. Let me see this. How do we share now? I can't do it now. All right.
Well,
what's going on?
I don't know, but you screwed me all up. So let's do this.
Fuck Jimmy up again. Okay.
Very sloppy.
Sloppy?
It's either feast or famine with these assholes.
You're unhappy, Jimmy?
I'm unhappy.
What happened?
No, nothing.
What's
I'm good.
I'm good. Who's bothering you now?
Nobody's bothering me.
All right, so the timestamp. I see what you're saying there. All follows. I got to run it back. Now, is that better?
No, but you already did it.
So
it doesn't matter.
So you can reshare. Go back to now.
Invite, fuckos, invite.
That's right. Invite, fuckos, invite. We have a very special guest calling in tonight. You're going to love her work. That's all I'm going to say to you. She is a dame of high caliber. And
a dame of high caliber.
Yeah, Jimmy. Did you see what she does with balloons?
I did. It's impressive.
Have you seen the popping videos, Jimmy? Look,
I did see the popping video. Yes.
I love the fucking curtain. I hate when the curtain caught me with my.
Hey, Hoss, what's up?
Playing with my phone over there. What's that? You got the fucking ball from the. What do you call it on there?
What are you talking about?
Thanks for the entertainment. You are welcome.
You're very welcome.
All you people at
car
work.
lady.
You people at work. Listen, invite and share. Get some people in here. What are we doing? Everybody who's in here, invite and share. Swipe. Say get in here, and don't give me the bullshit. I don't want my people to see this. Then they shouldn't be your people. Tonight, it's like 2 p.m.
What does that even mean?
Tonight.
Exactly, tonight.
Did I say tonight?
Play a clip, Jimmy.
Play a clip, Jimmy? What does that
mean? What are you talking about, Hoss?
He's a fucking stoner, bro. Play
us a clip.
Damn Remilak, what's happening?
I'll see if I can play you a clip.
You know,
give me a second.
You know, throw the balloon up there for them so they can see what the hell they
I don't know if I have the balloon, but you got to give me a few seconds here.
He's very antsy today. Yeah, so we got a special call-in coming in, and you're going to like her. She's a sweet, sweet girl with a very sexy look, appeal, and she can do crazy things with balloons from what I see, and that, for me, is a big game changer, because I hate clowns.
You do?
I hate fucking clowns. That's right. Technique's outstanding. They like your technique, Jimmy.
What technique? Yo, shut up, Jeff. What's up?
What's happening? Thank you for the invitation.
What technique?
Listen, this is a pitiful turnout so far, Jimmy.
Well, what do you want? It's fucking 3 o'clock on a Monday.
These people don't work.
That's you know what? You got me there.
It ain't like these are.
You got me there.
These aren't people that are fucking contributing to society.
You definitely have me on that one. That is a good question, though. How do these people get by on Periscope that are on Periscope all day?
Our taxes. That's how I'm going to say. You and me are carrying these fuckers. That's all I'm saying. Bobby scratching his balls would be great. You want to see me scratch my balls? I got it. Here we go. Little ball scratch for you. Woof, woof. Jimmy's going to show you a little clip there. No comments. Well, invite Indigo. Should I block Indigo? He doesn't invite ever. I never seen him invite once. I think he's expiring his time. Indigo, invite now or we're blocking you. I'm tired of these fucking freeloaders. Forget that. Yes, it's President's Day. Yes, it is President's Day. And who is your favorite president, Jimmy?
Lincoln.
Why?
I don't know, because he claimed the North will come after the South. I don't know. Yeah. I'm fucking trying to do something. You're asking me questions. I don't know who the fuck my favorite president was.
I like the one who did the speech and then died of pneumonia, whatever his name is. He's the fucking dumbest. That's what I'm saying.
He's the dumbest.
He's the dumbest. The fucking guy. He did like the longest speech in history on a rainy, cold day. Does she now Pennywise? Yes. Does she know Pennywise? Ooh. And then basically he got pneumonia, and back then pneumonia was fatal. No, it wasn't Roosevelt. It was Roosevelt. Your favorite? I liked Roosevelt. Yeah. Roosevelt.
Are we ready to show this clip?
Yeah. Go ahead, Jimmy. Throw them up the clip so they know what they're getting into. All right. There you have it. Let me send her the number again, just in case she ain't got the. All right. Please stand by.
Let's see here. Trying to get this. I like the Baba Booey. What do you mean? Hey, Ninja Cat, what's going on? Well, here we go. Here's the clip.
Here's the clip, ladies and gentlemen. What's the number?
This is really impressive.
What is it?
Why on a Monday? Awesome. Barack. Trump is a good president. I think he's a good president.
You like him? You thinking what he's doing? What's the phone number here, Jimmy? 845?
845-367-7747.
845-367. Okay.
I like how you left the whatchamacallit on. Hey, Miss Red Pages, what's going on?
What's happening?
So that was the clip. You want me to play it again?
Yeah, just leave it running there. I can watch this all day, Jimmy.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you don't see this every day.
I'll loop it. How's that sound?
You know what I'd like to do? I'd like to bring her to one of those places where they make balloon animals and just
It
have
was
her,
Harrison.
and just have her deep throat all. Or pop them. She pops them on her pussy too.
So that's a balloon?
That's a balloon.
She seems
Jimmy.
nice. That kind of gal you take home to your mom.
That's right. Yes, she is a sweet girl. Holy crap, I'm impressed. You should be impressed.
Yeah,
That's a
Barbaro.
zero gag reflex is all I'm gonna say.
Jimmy's a trumpeter. I just say that shit to piss people off.
Honk,
It's amazing if you tell people you like Trump, how many people you can piss off. If you really want to fucking piss people off, just tell them you like that.
You don't even understand the shit. Where I work is very, very anti, Trump.
Oh, they are? Okay.
It's ridiculous. Because, I mean, even if you say something that's a joke.
Nobody in my office says a thing.
You can't talk about politics.
So nobody says a thing.
You can't talk about politics. I like that I left the little stream of when I screenshot.
Can I send you a video of me sitting on a spaghetti squash?
I would love that.
Sure, send it to Bobby.
Yes, that's right.
I'm going to take this down because I can't sit here and watch this.
Why?
all
It's
day.
getting you aroused?
No.
Okay.
Should it?
No, it should be. It should be. I like it though, Jimmy. Practice makes perfect. That's what I'm saying. Keep playing this. I'm almost there. I like the
Ta-da!
All right. So we should be getting a call momentarily. Let me just send her a message that'll give us a call at this point. Okay. There we go. I sent it. Now, if we don't hear from her, Jimmy, you know what that means?
What's that?
Wait,
We could shut down.
There's Skype. Is Skype up?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
There we go.
Okay. Then we can go into something.
George.
Different.
What's up, George?
George, what's happening, little homie? So invite and share. Show that you care. Let's get some people in here. Listen, are we doing the curtain again, or is that
You saw it over here, then you see the delay over there.
Oh.
You see what you're saying? See what's going on?
All right. So what's going on? What is everybody doing for President's Day?
You know what's weird?
What?
Is if you watch our Periscope
Right.
replay, it looks like this. It looks grainy like
Grainy?
this. You go watch it on Facebook or you watch it on YouTube, it's perfect. It looks like that.
That looks great. Well, that's because it's live streaming, so it's
I'm
probably...
a big fan now. A big fan of what, McGovo?
Of this?
Oh.
Of her, yes. Hi, McHandsome. What's going on there, sweets? Sweets. What's up at the Sweets? We are waiting our special guest, but like women, they're always late, Jimmy. They're always late.
That's true.
That's right.
What's up, Wander?
Wander around. There we go. This is her, Jimmy.
Is it?
I think so.
Hello, who's on the line?
Hello.
Hello.
Is this Nichelle?
This is.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. We have the lovely Nichelle Taylor on the line. Nichelle, thank you for calling. How's
Yes,
it
it
going?
is. Shut up, Jeff. Yes, it is.
Yes, and we just showed a little clip of your balloon skills. When you're
Very impressive.
Very impressive. The ladies are jealous, and
Thank you very much.
the men are going crazy. They're losing their
They
shit
go
over
crazy.
there. First of all, none of them have a cock anywhere near that size anyway, so I don't know what
Stormy.
they're getting excited about.
Well, let me tell you, I was really surprised by the size of them. When I blew them up, I just didn't really think anything of it because they're squishy. They're balloons.
Yeah.
Huh.
But Jesus
Kelly.
Christ.
Oh, boy.
Now, let me ask you something.
Oh, my.
I mean, where does that thing go? I mean, you have zero gag reflexes. Now, did you have to work on that, or was that just a natural
Is that a
skill?
practice? Do you practice that skill?
Well, when I first started camming, it was back when I was 18 years old. And I remember I got my first dildo, and I had my first deep throating show.
It's kind of like when I bought my first bike.
Yes, no, this is better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like when I did it, I was actually surprised by myself. I'm like, holy fuck, I can take this no problem. I went out the next day with my boyfriend at the time to a sex shop. I got a 12-inch double-ended black dildo. Walked out. Boyfriend freaked out, but I loved it because I could take the whole thing.
Now, that's amazing. So basically at 18, what made you decide, hey, I'm going to do this to make some money? Like you enjoyed sex and said, fuck this, I'm going to turn this into a profit.
That's a good question. Isn't it a choking hazard if the balloon breaks?
Who cares at that point? I mean, you're having fun.
I don't know if I deep throat a balloon, but in my pussy, sure, no problem.
I've seen you pop a couple of pussies with the balloons with the pussy too, in a couple of videos you sent me.
Yeah, I'm pretty talented.
Somebody had a question in the chat, Nichelle. Can you do balloon animals while you're shoving it down your throat? Can you make balloon animals?
That would be amazing.
That would be awesome.
I don't know if I have that kind of talent yet, but I might have to give that a try.
Yeah, give that a go.
This is what I was talking about Jimmy with. I think we should take you to like a place where they're doing balloon animals, and then when they make them, hand them over to you, and you fuck them and stick them down your throat. And everything.
Oh fuck yes.
That'd be great. Oh no, you don't have to make it into a dog. I'll take it. I'll take the snake.
I want another giraffe.
Another
giraffe. Let's get this.
Another snake. Thing. This girl wants all snakes.
So at 18, how did you decide that
anything that looks shafty with some balls, I'm down.
I love this girl. She loves a good balloon balls. I'd love to see her at the carnival. Hey, could you make me a big?
You know what the sad part is they can make a balloon a balloon fucking with balls that they could do that.
Of course they could.
They just do half a dog.
Oh my gosh! You know what? I'm going to now. I'm gonna make the longest one I can make and make it look like it has some balls at the end of it, and I'll give it a shot.
I love it.
Perfect.
We got to send her some balloons, Jimmy. All right, so how did you decide that you were going to get into this? You're a cam girl, correct?
Well, I took quite a break for a while because I wanted to produce my own content. I wanted to open my own studio, recruit my own models. But yes, I've just recently gotten back into camming. But I think I've just naturally been this sexual creature since, the first time I discovered masturbation, it was just sex was always on my mind. And I had a friend who told me about camming.
Right.
And as soon as she did, I jumped into it, and that was just life for me. I loved it.
I love
every second of it.
I'm glad you did too, because you look like you look. It would be a waste if you didn't. That's all I'm gonna say. It would be a waste because if you were doing something, say you were like a librarian or something, it would be a fucking waste, Jimmy.
Oh, such a waste.
It would be like having a Ferrari and leaving it in the garage. Yeah, you just don't do that. It's awesome though, but so and your boyfriend's always been supportive. They're not jealous, like, oh my god, these other guys are jerking their dick to you, nothing like that. They don't get upset.
Jerking their dick.
Well, see, that's the problem. Like when you're in the adult industry, or if you're just a cam girl and you're not already in a relationship with a man that accepts what you do, it's really difficult to find someone, and especially be with someone long enough for it to flourish into something, long term,
meaningful. Because that's what I'm saying. For a regular like vanilla guy, they'd be like, yeah, they're with her, and all of a sudden they see her fucking. I gotta go.
Yeah, that's tough.
I gotta stick a dildo up my ass. Yeah, and then they're like, "What?
Pardon?
I thought that was our
Pardon
thing."
me.
I could see how that becomes a thing, and I'm sure the guys in the industry are probably kind of scummy, right? Most of them, so you don't really want to date them.
Well, speaking of which, and I want to give a shout out. I haven't spoke to him in a long time, but when I thought I was going to make the big leap,
right, into
the industry and do like actual porn, it was with a man named Eric John. And yes, he's very popular and well known, and he was a wonderful man. He
helped you
very
out.
kind. Oh yeah, but don't get me wrong, there are industries out there, there are studios out there where they're just fucking scum. They'll just use the girls up.
Yeah,
so, I mean, it goes both ways.
That's kind of how I figured it. So it's nice to hear that there are some gentlemen out there that'll just, that it's a business and they're just like.
There's always like two guys scheming. You know what we should do? You know what we should do? We'll get laid all the time.
Yeah, we're gonna go into porn. That's fucking that's it. We're gonna abuse. Now you said you started up your own company. Is that still running or whatever, or did it not really take over as a pain in the ass, so to speak?
It was a pain in the ass just because at the time, like, I had so much going on in my life, and I mean, it gets expensive when you want to open your own website, your own studio, recruit, make it, a legit thing. So that for now is on hold, but I did at the time call it Fap House Studios.
Oh, nice. Did you what do you call it? What do you when you lock the name down? What is the fucking word I'm looking for here? Did you copyright that shit?
Oh, I didn't know what you were talking about.
No.
What are you talking about?
He's watching me drown over here.
Didn't.
No, you should. You should do that now if it's still available, because then if you really like the name and you feel the name, or start from scratch. Maybe a new name is out there. That's good. So, how often do you go cam, and how can people, find you to, subscribe or whatever is going on out there?
Well, as I said, I just started, so I'm starting on MannyVids.com, and you can find me by searching Nichelle Taylor.
Okay.
But what I like to do right now is, I have people that will come to me for custom videos, my Snapchat, my OnlyFans page. That's what I kind of focus on right now.
Okay.
Just until I can get my feet back in the water with camming. But eventually I will be on Chatterbait.com.
There you go, Chatterbait. She's going back to Chatterbait. So let me ask you, so So you have a boyfriend currently now?
And he's more like talent.
Oh, he's more like talent. Okay, a boy toy. You got a little when you need somebody in the video with you got somebody. Correct.
Exactly.
Okay, I got you. That's good. So all right, so basically, if they want to see you, they can go on. They can just Google your name, Nichelle Taylor _ which I did it without the underscore, and it was some I put it on Instagram, and I linked it, and I looked at the link, and it was some lady with her family. I was like, no, it's definitely not her.
My name, I'm telling you, I don't know why I thought about changing it, but I've had it for like 10 years now. When you just put it in, it's not, I can hardly find myself unless it's like through Twitter feeds, you know how it pops up on Google.
You got to get a nerd. You need a nerd that'll teach you how to jump to the top of the line. There's ways to do it. I know.
Yes,
that.
If there is a nerd out there, please help me.
Listen, we can make an arrangement. She likes sex. You love technology. Together, forget it. You know what I'm saying?
Think of what you can do.
That's what you need. You need a nice little nerd boy that'll just all of a sudden make your career go crazy on the internet, and all you got to do is every once in a while throw some fuck on him. That's it. Sounds perfect.
Somebody was asking for a how-to video.
A how-to?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Will you do a how-to video? How to what though?
A how-to video for what?
For what?
I don't know. They said, can she do a how-to? She needs a how-to video, step-by-step instructions.
Okay.
Maybe the deep throat.
I guess on the deep throating, because the ladies were very impressed with your skills. The ladies don't understand how.
Oh, I would absolutely love to do that. I'll start a YouTube channel for women if that's something that they're really interested in, that they'd like to, look into. And I mean, other things that I could teach, I'll do it for sure.
I like it.
There you go.
Tapping into your inner whore.
Yes.
I love it. That's some great stuff. Not that you're a whore, but you know what I'm talking about.
Now, no, that is the perfect word.
Yes. Now let me ask you a question. As far as anal, like it, love it, hate it, or just do it for the show?
Love it.
Love it. There you go, Jimmy. I got to give her a round of applause. Yeah. That's my go-to question. Because you can gauge a person a lot by anal, by the anal question. Because the people that say no, not at all, they're in a different category. The ones that love it are on the other end, and in between there's the I'll do it for him, and there's a few that it's okay. So you're in the love it category. Now, when did you discover anal sex and say this is awesome? Or when did it turn over from?
Yeah.
Is it okay for me to describe at age if it were underage?
I guess so, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I mean, it's not like you're not committing any felonies now, so yes, go ahead. Whoever did it then, just don't give up the name of the guy who did it, especially if he was overage, right?
Good point.
Yeah, because he could get in trouble. So how old were you when you first discovered sex? Let's start there.
When I first discovered sex,
like when
12.
12. Was that with another person or masturbating?
Okay, masturbating. I was very, very young. I'm proud of this story, okay?
Okay, no, I'm just curious.
Sure, yeah. I was making my bed, and I had a bunch of teddy bears, like really big ones. And I just happened to kind of like walk across one of them, like over the top of its face, and its nose hit my clit. And I thought, that felt pretty good.
Holy
so
shit.
I fucked my teddy bears, and I still fuck my teddy bears to this day. Their faces.
Fucking teddy bears. So if you see teddy bears on a bed and you think you're cute, those are dildos, friend.
Yeah, those are
fucking dildos.
If you're ever at Nichelle's house, don't play with the teddy bears.
Nichelle was sending you a teddy bear.
Don't touch. Yeah, those are mine. They're my.
Don't touch the teddy bears.
Sure.
I'm sending you a fucking teddy bear. So do you like Furbies or whatever those guys are that can dress up in the costumes?
Furbies.
What do they call those guys? The
furries.
Have you ever? Are you into that sort of thing? Yeah, the furries.
I would fuck the shit out of a furry.
We should really get that.
Yeah, we need to make that happen.
Oh my god! Yeah.
I love that.
That would be almost like a dream come true. That would be like my teddy bear come to life, right?
So if there are any big dick Furbies out there, we need to get you together. You gotta have a big cock though, because you can do it in a balloon. That's right. I love it. So you fucked a teddy bear. Could you imagine her mother giving her these teddy bears? Oh, she loves that one. She loves that one.
I don't know why she wants teddy bears every Christmas.
We gotta wash it though. It's starting to smell a little funny. She sleeps with it every night.
Why is this teddy bear getting rock hard?
Jesus Christ. So you were sexually active very young.
I used to do it at my friend's house on their teddy bears right in front of them. I didn't give a shit either.
So you were doing tutorials even back then.
God.
Listen, Becky, this is what you got to do with a teddy bear. She was a teacher even at a young age. So at 12, how old was the gentleman that you had sex with?
McGovo.
So I was 16 years old. My first anal experience, if that's what the question that you're asking.
Yes, that was the original, yes.
Okay. So I was with my boyfriend at the time, and he lived in a cul-de-sac here in Arizona, because I'm from Arizona. So it's all desert just for, like, miles.
Okay.
And we walked out there, and he brought it up. And me being who I am, just, naturally, he brought it up. And I'm like, fuck yeah, let's do it. And that was my first anal experience. He laid down, and I rode him. And no, it did not feel good at first.
Oh,
but
the desert sand alone.
Yeah.
The desert sand must have added to the discomfort of the whole situation.
That's just a rough
I have one question, though. How did
Maybe for him, but not for me, because I was on top. But that's the thing some women need to realize is this. It's not going to feel good at first.
Yeah, there's a breaking in
period. And don't get
period.
any warming lubes, because it just burns.
Okay.
You have to relax, but your pussy will get so damn wet.
I know,
You've got a G-spot.
Hell yeah. Tell
It's
her.
amazing.
Preach that shit, Mama.
Somebody was asking if you would give tutorials. What was the question?
I have a
Can
real
you ask her if
question.
she gives lessons?
Yeah, she does give lessons. She said she would do
She
a
would
YouTube
do lessons,
channel.
yes.
Yes. The question I have is, what does the cul-de-sac have to do with this story at all?
I was going to ask the same question. Lived in a
I
cul-de-sac. In a red
apologize.
house.
Oh, were you
Right,
just
'cause
bragging that you lived in a cul-de-sac?
I was visualizing it in my head.
I love it.
His house was right by his cul-de-sac, so we could just walk out into the desert for like 2 minutes and no one would see us.
So
Front door, no screen door.
Did you have any sex with him originally, like vaginal sex and all the other? And he was like, hey, let's pop that other cherry? Or was it the first thing he did?
Okay, I'll put it this way. Honest to God, okay?
Okay.
I would fuck that kid 10 plus times a day.
Nice.
Like, that's all I wanted to do was fuck.
Nice. This kid's lucky.
So,
that poor guy.
He was really lucky, but he would get to the point where, because most women are like, I'm sore, or like it's enough. And he was that way. He was like, I'm getting chased. I can't do this anymore. And I'm like, well, let's do something else.
He figured the anal. He figured the anal would slow you down a little bit. He'd be like, yeah, see how fast she wants to jump on this dick on her ass, and she was like, yes.
Wander vaginal, he says.
You probably broke
it
that.
Didn't.
You probably broke that.
I
poor
used
boy.
to watch Desperate Housewives and make him fuck me in the ass while I watched it.
That's
like,
awesome.
That was just...
Why that show?
Because that's
I don't know. It was just something about it. I just wanted to be fucked in the ass while I watched it.
I've watched it once,
Jimmy,
and I can understand. It's a terrible show. It's the only thing that makes it adorable.
Jimmy, I had a nerd DM you that she.
So wait a second.
He could help her.
I need more to know about this. Desperate Housewives. You would watch it now during the commercial breaks or during the action. You'd have it in the ass.
Oh, both.
I like it.
Okay.
I think that. I like that. I love that it's the Desperate Housewives.
Yeah. Why that show?
Because it was a dramatic show, Jimmy. It's very dramatic.
I have no fucking clue. I'm just a weirdo. Just like when it would come on, I would sit there, I'd be watching it and kind of give him the look, and he would just know, and I would do it.
I hate to see what you did during Breaking Bad.
It was ass time. How long did this relationship last? Because this sounds like a perfect relationship for both of you.
It lasted, let's see, we met in high school until I was 18.
Oh, cool.
So
what up,
from
Chris? 14
to 18.
Nice. Those all her fucking good year, her crazy sex years.
Crazy.
He got all that shit. He was now. Does he know you now? And how does he feel about your career choices and everything else? Is he cool with all that, or is he has he turned into like a prude?
He knows me now. He wants me bad, and he accepts what I do.
Awesome. Hold on a second. We need a. Now I love that. I love that you guys fucked in the desert. No lube. Correct? Just you sat on the dick.
No lube.
You're a trooper, girl.
Wow.
I don't know. I feel bad
impressive.
sticking my dick in a girl without lube in the ass. I can't do it. I feel like a
if
monster.
anything, you just spit, because that's sexy too, right?
Yes, it is. But it dries. The spit dries too quickly. You get 2 or 3 good strokes and the spit's gone. You need something with some viscosity, Jimmy. You need some viscosity in that shit.
But once it gets in, the pussy drips, and then it helps.
I like it.
There you go.
It's good.
So it's all gravity. So you really should hold a master class for these young ladies, because a lot of them are.
I would love to.
I think that's a niche for you. I think you could totally make. You don't gotta. If they pay you like you do a class and everybody puts in a couple of bucks and you teach them how to suck a dick or something properly.
Suck a dick.
You know what it is though. Here's the key. You love doing it. That's the key. Once you love doing something,
It is.
You never work a day in your life, Jimmy.
True.
That's a true story. So The balloon thing, how did that come about? I see there's a lot of balloon popping videos where you're like sitting on balloons and popping them in your pussy and whatnot like that. How does that come about? Was that a request?
Well, no, I was actually at Walmart and I was in the party aisle and I seen the balloons and I was like, wow, I wonder if I could pop those with my ass. And so I did a balloon popping video where I just popped them with my ass, or I just like would grind on them and like just before I would come, it would pop. So it was awesome.
So you get the little slap on the clit?
Yeah, that little thing to it.
I understand.
First thing I do when I go to Party City is I think about how I can break balloons with my balls.
I'm never gonna go.
Yes.
I'm never gonna look at teddy bears the same or balloons the same.
Or balloons the same, exactly.
You've ruined my childhood.
What's next? Slinkies?
What's something?
Well, it gets better though.
Yes.
Because after the regular balloons, yeah. I got the long balloons, and then I thought I could shove that up my pussy.
Nice.
And then at the same time,
why not?
I saw bouncy balls.
Oh.
I'm like, I could put that in my pussy.
You put a bouncy ball in your pussy?
You mean super balls?
What do you mean bouncy ball? Like a fucking like
the little super balls?
Or what?
Yeah.
Like just like the little toys, like the little rubber
super
bouncy balls.
You know, those little super balls.
You would be great at bachelor parties. You know, just firing those things at people and shit.
I know. Oh my gosh! So I had an idea with the bouncy balls, right? So
okay.
I thought if I put them in my pussy and I make like a little goal,
yes.
You know, like football goal, and if I could shoot it in there, I get a point.
Jimmy, we gotta get this show. We gotta get some funding behind the show because I definitely need this as a sport. We need balloon popping, ball shooting. Jesus Christ, Nicole, you got to stay in touch with us because if we ever get some Nichelle, you know I'm terrible with names, by the way, so I'm sorry.
You can't read,
and
Me
I can't.
Too.
And
it's okay.
So if we get this thing going, we're gonna have a lot of work, a lot of cross promotional stuff to do with you. It's gonna be great.
Don't worry, Bob. You make me do all the work.
Jimmy will do all the work, and I'll just talk to you. That's all, which is good because. So you've been.
Sounds perfect.
So you still have teddy bears up. You have literally up the kazoo, so to speak, right? You have a lot of teddy bears.
Yeah, my favorite teddy bear right now is my panda bear,
nice.
And his name is actually Frank.
Frank?
And he's in some of my videos. Like, you'll see him in the background.
Okay, so he gets cameos. Frank gets cameos, Jimmy. Have you ever fucked Frank on a video?
Yeah, has he made any appearances?
No, just because I didn't know if anybody would enjoy that, so I kind of held off on it.
There's got to be somebody, and I guarantee you, there's somebody else. One of the girls in there said she had a heart attack when she heard about the pussy pop, the balloon popping.
The balloon popping.
Now, when it pops in your pussy, does that scare the shit out of you or what?
It doesn't. I mean, it shocks me because it's a loud noise, but surprisingly, you don't feel anything inside. And I have a quick story to tell you.
Okay, I'm listening.
So I just did a scene a couple days ago, and my talent was fingering me just after he came in me. Okay. And I went to grab his hand to lick, his cum and my cum off of his fingers.
Yeah.
And hiding between his fingers, he was trying to show me. We had to cut the video. There was a little piece of balloon stuck in my pussy.
I like that he was such a pro. He's trying to hide it. Oh, I got this over here. I don't. Cut. What is that? It's a fucking balloon from my last shot.
It's a piece of balloon. Shrapnel. It was in there for gross, right? It was in there for 4 days. Made an appointment with my gyno. That conversation went well.
Well, you see.
Oh, your gyno must fucking love it. What did you put in there this time? That's it. What do we got to get out? What do we got to fish out of there? We had a thing. We used to do a thing in here where X-ray. We used to get X-rays from nurses. And we used to call it the X-ray files, and all these things that were stuck inside people's bodies.
It's a great bit.
So we had X-rays of people with like weird shit in there. One had a
Barbasol cans up their ass.
Barbasol up his ass. It's always men.
Oh my god!
Always men.
Men love sticking things in their ass for some reason, and the thing is, they're ashamed of it, so they do it at home, and then they have to go to the ER.
Then they have to do the walk of shame in the ER.
Now, could that balloon do anything to you being up in there? Could it make an infection or anything like that?
No, because when I talked to my gynecologist about it, he told me that it would have just been something that, because women, we naturally excrete fluids to keep ourselves clean. I would have just pushed it out.
Excellent.
Oh, okay.
I would
Makes
like
sense.
But it was still...
It was still a little... It was weird that its timing was bad when it came out in the middle of a scene, which the guy was like, I don't know what this is, but There's a thing.
I had to explain it to him too. Like, oh, sorry, that was from my balloons I was shoving up my car.
Sorry.
Could you imagine this poor guy finding something in there? He's in there. He's like, I was just in there.
Hey.
I understand my semen, but what the fuck is this?
Hey, what is this?
Time out. Director, what the fuck is this?
What is this? It says Party City on it.
I fucking. How about you know what? What about those yoga balls? You know those bouncy yoga balls?
What are you gonna
Have
do
you
with
ever
that?
seen? I don't know. I seen a video where these women had yoga balls like that with dicks on them, like the hobbity horses.
Yeah.
And they had a race. What do you
I
think
have
of
a
that?
suction cup dildo. I could do that.
You should totally do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that would be great.
That's next
You
up.
should do perverted
I'm gonna do
yoga.
that.
You should do perverted yoga too. I think there's a big market for that as well. There's a lot. I have a lot of ideas. How do you feel about spankings and stuff like that? Is that something you're into or not so much?
Oh my God, that is my favorite. So it goes deep throating because I kid you not, I could probably come just from deep throating, and then anything BDSM. Holy fuck is my favorite.
I love it. I love this girl, Jimmy. I tell you the truth. Put her on my Christmas card list. We're sending you a teddy bear, by the way. Do we have McNasty Cast teddy bears, Jimmy?
No, I'm sure we can get one though.
We're gonna get you a McNasty Cast teddy bear. We'll talk offline. I'm gonna send you one, and I'd like you to take a picture fucking him, please.
A video.
Oh, I was about to say, am I allowed to fuck him?
Oh, absolutely. That's what we're sending.
That's the whole point of
we
it.
We want him to be your little fucking sex slave. I want you to fuck the shit out of this little bastard. I want you to make him pregnant. I want you to make his face pregnant. Yeah, get that fucking bear fucked. So, I love this girl.
No, I'm gonna glaze his face
Yes.
like a Dunkin' Donut.
That's what we're talking about here. Now, do you prefer oral or a dick in you? That's a big question I always ask women because they seem to be 50-50 on this.
I prefer a dick in me.
Good girl. I'm giving her a
There you go.
I mean, we're very compatible sexually. I wish I lived in a cul-de-sac in the desert back in the day, Jimmy. I would have definitely.
You can find a cul-de-sac somewhere.
I know. I would have loved to get involved in the whole anal in the desert routine. You know, hey. All right, why don't let me fuck you in the ass? All right. She was like, he tried to shock her, too.
Right.
You know, he tried to give her the fucking, hey, if I fuck you in the ass, you'll know. She'd be like, no, let's try that. Let's definitely try that in the desert. Make him pregnant. That's good stuff. So, ladies out there, she will teach you. She's going to do a masterclass on how to get in touch with your inner whore. And this is going to be a very profitable thing for you, I think, because there are a lot of women that are, they're intimidated by being sexual. Like, they don't like, they feel like, you know, I don't know. They feel shy about it. And I think that getting over that shyness is very important. And if you can teach them how to do that, you can harness the inner power of the pussy. I think
once you get comfortable with your body, you get to know yourself, sex is so much better.
I definitely believe that that's true. Because I've had girls that are beautiful that when you fuck them, they just do not respond because they're not comfortable. So it's kind of like, you know, and you could try everything. You try, you know, I put on clown outfits and everything. And that was for myself.
The makeup and everything.
Yeah,
Oh,
makeup.
wow.
Yeah, I came in as
I love that.
You like me as a clown? Yeah, Kelly Carey's in. She wants to learn. She wants the sex tips. I think that's a good market for you. I think, you know, horny guys is one thing, but women seeking knowledge. Now we got a real fucking
True.
Yeah, and that's something that you can be proud of. You have actually helped women come out of their sexual cocoon, so to speak. What do you think about that?
Mm-hmm.
I like it. So,
Absolutely.
So tell us.
I would love to do that.
How'd she find us?
She came into one of my scopes when I was doing a scope, and I started talking to her. And I said, why don't you call in on a Sunday? And we started talking. If you have any other friends, by the way, that want to call in and want to promote stuff, definitely hook them up with us. Because I love, these are my favorite interviews because you talk freely, and I like that.
Oh, sure.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely. I could, a bunch of them.
Excellent.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
We're going to keep this going. And we're trying to build this up into a nice, big podcast.
Nice one.
A nice one. You know, something that's respectable where we could talk about balloon popping and elephants. But just speak freely where you don't have to fucking... that's what I love about the internet is that there's no regulations. You can curse. I can say cunt all I want. Nobody gets mad at me. Well, they get mad at me, but they can't do nothing about it. I don't get fined.
Well,
Yeah. Say something. Hello?
Hello?
Oh, yeah.
I thought we lost you.
No, I thought I lost you. So tell us a nice, filthy story. Tell us a good sex story that everybody will get a kick out of.
Excuse me, I'm getting over a cold. Okay, so...
What's up, NRP?
It's got to be... Okay, so the filthiest one?
No, it doesn't have. Just something that you find funny that you think that would be, you know, hysterical to others. To, you know, something that you like, a funny story that you like that you would tell your girlfriends or something like that.
Can I be honest with you? I can't think of, like...
One.
Okay.
It doesn't even have to be true, actually.
Well, no, I always speak the truth.
No, I know. I'm kidding. I'm joking. It should be true.
Alex, her name's right there.
Yes.
I think maybe the funniest, because most of my stuff is really intense, or it's like, holy fuck kind of thing.
Right.
But I think the funniest thing that has ever happened to me, I was camming.
Okay.
And I was fucking myself, and I had never queefed before, and I queefed, and it embarrassed me so bad that I stopped the stream, and like I could not get back on for like a week.
You were ashamed of your pussy speaking out?
She felt shame.
You felt shame because your pussy would... It gave you one of the noises. Those noises, you don't...
It sounded like a fart, though. So I was like, oh, my God, he thinks I farted. Oh, no.
You know what? There's somebody out there that loves that. There are guys that love that shit, too. Anything you can do that you think is disgusting, there's a man out there that loves it, which is fucking bizarre.
That's all they want is please queef for me. Please queef for me.
Yeah, queef for me. Whatever it is, that, especially if it's something that you're not comfortable with. Yeah.
I couldn't smoke a cigarette with my pussy.
What, Jimmy?
That's impressive.
This girl should be doing party tricks.
Yeah.
You got to do bachelor parties. I don't know if there's any money in that, but these are all the stupid tricks that guys love to see. You can actually smoke. What brand do you like?
I like Camel Turkish Royal. No, that matters. I like Camel Turkish Royals.
Right.
And that has to do with the whole queefing thing. Like, after that day, I'm like, holy shit, like, my vagina can fart. And then I figured out how to, like, suck air in. I'm like, I'm going to smoke a cigarette with my pussy and see if it does the same thing.
You know what she is, Jimmy?
What?
She's a ventriloquist.
Yeah.
Yes, that's awesome. So you can smoke a cigarette with your vagina. You're like a superhuman. Yeah. You can smoke a cigarette with your vagina. You can deep throat a balloon. Mm-hmm. You can queef fart.
Yep.
Is there anything you can't do? I mean, you seem like and you seem you're very well spoken. It's not like you're a dummy. You know, it's not like you're you have your head on your shoulders and a nice ass on your bottom. You're doing great. I mean, I don't understand.
Thank you.
Yes. Isn't she beautiful, Jimmy?
Yes.
Jimmy, I sent Jimmy these pictures. He goes, "Is she real?" I said, "Yeah, she's real." He's like, "Oh, because there's a lot of catfish."
Aww.
He didn't believe you.
What up, Don?
You were so attractive. He was like, "Is she for real?" I was like,
I love when you make up stories about me.
I don't. I gotta go. Jimmy says he's making up stories.
Totally made up story right there.
This is not a totally made up story. Yes, it is. It is a made up story. It's for the story. So do you have to go? Can you talk a little while, or what's going on?
Oh, I can still talk if you want me.
No, hell yeah, no. This is a good show. Jimmy, you have any questions? Do you guys on the line have any questions for this young lady? Like every movie Emmanuel. Do you guys have any questions that they're throwing apart?
What the fuck is the movie Emmanuel?
Emmanuel is
What's up, Don?
It's like a French softcore porn movie back in the day. Yeah, that's exactly kind of who she was. She was like a young woman that was very sexual,
right,
and was seducing a lot of older guys. Is that what Emmanuel was? Mm-hmm. I think so. You would be great for that, actually. That your story is closely that or Ted 2. You know, fucking
Ted 2.
Ted would you ever date Ted? Do you guys have any questions?
That's perfect for her.
Yeah, Ted would be great. Oh, you would be great in that movie, right? Just tell that story. And
I don't know who Ted is. Is that bad that I don't know who he is? Because I'm terrible with names.
No,
so
Ted was a
movie.
No, Ted was a movie about a teddy bear that was alive. It was Marky Mark was in it.
God, yes.
Yes, that's Ted.
I mean, that was her calling.
That was your calling. You could have.
That was my porno right there.
Yeah.
Any uniform costumes or what? She'll do whatever you want. I mean, if you ever request video, you'll do it for them. How much for an hour?
Oh, hell yeah.
How much for an hour?
Well, she has a website. Don't ask all those type of questions. Go onto the website and check it out. You know, what's your website?
Nichelle, we have one website up for you, the onlyfans.com/Nichelle Taylor.
Is that the one you generally do mostly?
That would be more like someone who is like really committed into supporting me and to really seeing the like behind the scenes or watching content at a discount price.
There you go.
But if you wanted to get in contact with me, it would be like Twitter's the best bet right there.
There you go. So just
your Twitter name is up there as well at Nichelle Taylor _.
And she's also I put up a couple of tweets up there with her a link to it, so you can find her on there too. Has she ever thought about sword swallowing magician side?
Have you ever thought about sword swallowing as a magician as a side job?
Can I ask where she gets most of her lingerie? Where do you buy your lingerie from?
I make my lingerie.
You make it?
Wow, that's impressive.
Nice. That's awesome.
I do.
What do you make? Do you have skill? Like, were you ever taught that, or is this something you just picked up on your own?
I picked it up on my own.
Nice. I like that. Yeah. She's a go-getter. Resourceful, exactly. She knows what she likes, and she's tapping into every market. I like that. I like that. I wish you all the best because you're definitely doing good. She's very beautiful. Yes. So she's a sword swallower. Oh, she sings it. You sound like you're getting over the coronavirus.
A cold. I know. I'm so sorry. Excuse me.
No, that's okay. I just had it, so it's okay. That's all right. So and your current boyfriend doesn't mind you doing this, but have you ever had a boyfriend that didn't know you were doing this and then found out and was like, "Holy shit, this is ridiculous." We need to know how for the lingerie too. You want to
and how to for the lingerie.
She'll do all this stuff. Reach out to her, tell her what you want, and she's gonna make
Amy Jean.
She's gonna help you guys out. Now there's a side hustle. Fuck my idea. Make it lingerie. That's right. Any male porn stars who didn't perform good. Oh, this guy wants a backstory.
Oh, okay.
He wants to know who couldn't get it up.
It's a good question.
Do you have a store? Would you make? Yeah.
Yeah, I had a film, and it's my most favorite film I've ever made. It's called The Intruder, and it's basically based off of.
So what was it about?
It's about I'm a young girl. I'm getting ready to leave the house. It's the weekend. I want to go party, and someone breaks in wearing a mask and has his way with me. But the twist in this whole film that I made is that I ended up liking it so much that I went along with it.
Oh, okay. That's awesome. So that was your favorite movie that you ever made?
Yes.
That's
and
awesome.
Because it was so hardcore, there was lots of slapping and hair pulling. I had an electro wand, which emits electricity, so it'll shock you.
Nice. Now, did he bring this in the thing, or did you have that in your nightstand?
I'm sorry, what was that?
No, did the intruder bring the electro wand with him? Did he have like a bag of all tricks with him, or what?
Oh no, that's all mine.
That's nice.
You see that name of the person that just came in?
Yeah.
Hot Bang Bros star.
That's right. So basically, that was your favorite video. Now you actually enjoyed the content of that, like the storyline got you horny as well, correct?
Oh my God, yeah.
Nice.
Because like I always make jokes about, like where are my peepers at?
Right.
Not that I would ever encourage the behavior of a man being a peeper, or a man going into a woman's home and doing those sorts of things.
Right.
It's a fantasy for me.
Right. So have you ever asked a boyfriend or something, hey, why don't you sneak up on me one day and have at me? Have you ever set that up?
Yes, and they all say no.
They all say no. Yeah, because they're afraid they're going to get shot or attacked by a dog or arrested. Or it's a setup.
Pretty much.
It's a setup they're afraid
No,
of.
they actually told me they didn't want to hurt me, is what it was.
Oh, well,
they can't control themselves?
You can have a safe word. You can have a safe word like, I'll call the police. That could be a safe word. I will call the authorities.
Well, it's more like they were saying, I don't want to hit you, or if I hit you, because I'll go, no, hit me harder.
Right.
Or like spank me harder, or it's okay to, how do I put this so people don't get the wrong idea? It's okay to choke me in a way that I can still breathe, but
you feel like
it makes me feel helpless.
Yeah. So but the thing is, you can't teach a guy that. You have to find a guy that's like that already, and then you can work with him. If you can't get like a passive guy and be like, choke me and smack me, they're like, no, I can't do it. And there's probably nothing more frustrating than trying to do that. It's kind of like, no, I want you to slap my face, and they're like, like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how hard is it? Have you ever been with a real like a dominant, like a sadist? Have you ever been with one of them? And is that what you're looking for?
No, and yes, that is what I'm looking for. I would love to have an experience where it was true in the sense that they were, I guess you could say professionally trained, like they know what they're doing.
Right.
I've done that to other people, but I've never had it done to myself.
Well, I'm sure. Why wouldn't you why not do a video like that? Like find one of those, because I'm sure they're out there. There's tons of them, and find one that's like really, one of the best in the business, and have him, run you through the paces. I mean, I've seen some of these videos and they're fucking incredible. Like at the end, they're broken. They're fucking.
Yeah.
You know who was fucking pretty good, but he wasn't really. Well, he was kind of say Rocco. What's his face? He would fucking.
Rocco, what's his face?
You know what I'm talking about, right? Rocco. He was back in like the 90s or some shit like that. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I have no clue who Rocco is.
You don't know
Rocky?
No, his name was Rocco. No, he has a documentary to it.
Oh wow!
But he was like that. He was very rough. He would like choke them, smack them, fuck them, and he had a big python of a cock on him. So he really left.
Well, nowadays they'll actually take women and lock them in cages and then submerge them in water until they almost cannot breathe.
Oh, that's a little fucking crazy. Is that something you would try? You want to try something like that?
Okay.
No, not water. No. I like to live.
No, that's a little too much. I get the choking thing. I get the smacking thing. I get the bondage. When you're drowning someone, there's too many things can go wrong there.
Yes, we're live, Kenny. We're live.
Exactly.
There's too much that could go. Sigfredo, that's the one.
Sigfredo? What the hell, Sigfredo?
Go look him up. Rocco Sigfredo or whatever the fuck his name is.
Oh, that's the Rocco guy you're talking about?
Yeah, that's the Rocco.
Oh, like who the fuck is Sigfredo?
Yes. That's the guy. There's a documentary.
Mitch Cumstain knows the guy.
So of course his name's Mitch Cumstain. Of course he knows.
Of course, Mitch Cumstain knows the name.
That's right. So you were going to go into adult film, completely, and then you had a change in career goals, right? Now you're getting back into camming, and you're doing a bunch of other freelance stuff, correct?
Freelance is like, what do you mean by that?
I mean, all right, when freelance, I'm not freelance, but you're doing like, what do they call them? Personal videos and stuff like that, not freelance. Like you're doing,
custom videos.
Now,
and then I do custom nudes and sell panties and pussy pops and you name it.
Wait, time out. What's a pussy pop?
A pussy pop, I actually have a video of it on ManyVids where I fuck myself with my lollipop. I come all over it, wrap it back up, and I send it to you, and then you can eat it.
There you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't ask for a better holiday gift than that. Where can they get these? Where can they get a pussy pop?
If you go to my ManyVids page, manyvids.com, and then you just still search Nichelle Taylor, there's an option there. And on it just says pussy pop, but I will, for free, include a video of me using it so you can watch,
as you
using
eat
it while you eat it.
I think that's a giver. That's a real giver. That's, you can see where it came from.
The bonus footage
that sounds
nice.
Great. And you sell panties. Well, panties. Is there a big market for that? Because there seems to be a lot of guys that like panties. And is it better?
There's a huge market for it.
I want to send this young lady a teddy bear, and I want her to fuck the shit out of this teddy bear. And I want it to be, I want him to be your favorite teddy bear. I want him to knock out Frank. I want him to fucking move into the Frank.
Tank over Frank.
I want him to move into the Frank position. That's it. We're gonna send. What
kind of teddy bear are you gonna get? That's what I want to know.
We gotta get him a teddy bear with a McNasty cast shirt on.
Okay.
I'll find a teddy bear.
Yes, I love that.
Something with a long snout. I think we need something with a.
That'd be a crocodile or an anteater.
Crocodile.
How do you feel about anteater?
Maddie wants
plush?
to know if you have ever been in a DNA, sadist S&M relationship, and if we were still interested in something like that.
I have been in a relationship like that. It was with a female, and yes, I'm still interested in it.
Now, were you the top or the bottom in that relationship, or were you switching?
I don't like the term switching because I feel like it's a common misconception. Some people believe like you're either top or you're bottom. You're not a flip-flopper, but I prefer being bottom.
Right.
If they want to be dominated, of course, I'm going to get off on that as well, but I prefer being bottom.
Yeah, I think it's different. Like when it's two women or even two men, I think that it's a lot more fluid. I don't think it's always one way or the other. I think like I don't think that like that term usually goes for like males and females. Like if a male is either dominant or submissive, and the female is either. So I think it works more like on that kind of relationship usually. But it's weird because I'm dominant, and the idea of being submissive is kind of a turn on, but I just don't have it in me. Like I can't surrender. Like it just doesn't work. I'm too fucking guarded. I guess be like I've tried to have a girl and then I'm like, nah, this is bullshit, and I just take control. It's kind of doesn't work for me in that sense. The idea is hot, but I don't know how to turn that off. I don't know how to turn off my my aggressive nature. I guess it is. You know what I mean? So I think
that's not such a bad thing.
No, it's not. But I mean, I realize it. Like I try. Like during experimental when I was younger, I was trying these things out. I was like, let me see how it is to be submissive, and it just never worked. And I've tried.
Didn't do it for you.
It didn't do it for me. Like I couldn't surrender. I couldn't get my headspace in there. I couldn't get there.
Right.
And let me tell you something. Being submissive is definitely harder than being dominant, I believe, because you have to trust that person, surrender to that person.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of trust there. There's a lot of unintuitive things you have to do to get there. Jimmy is very dominant.
Oh yeah.
What's the What are her long-term goals? Where does she see herself in 10 years?
What the fuck are you, her money manager? This girl, I don't doubt that this woman is going to be very wealthy in 10 years. She has all the tools there.
Thank you.
She's smart. She knows what she's doing. Yes, and she knows how to get out there. She knows what she's doing. Bobby, I'm the woman who got the new box. You got a new box. What does that mean? No, this is a.
What's up, Chef Mario?
I think this is the transsexual over here.
Yes.
She got a new box. Have you ever dated or had sex with a transsexual man or woman?
No, but I want to really, really bad. Her name is Kelly.
Oh, you have a girl picked out. I like it. Kelly?
And Kelly. Here, let me see if I can find on my phone. But she is just absolutely gorgeous, and I would love to fuck her. And she's got a nice cock too.
So she kept the cock. She just got tits and the whole all the other stuff, right?
Yep, but it is so good. Here, I'm gonna give you the name so you can look.
Okay, let me take it up over here. I'm gonna send you this, Jimmy.
I'm just curious how porn stars transition to what? Into what? Peruano gringo?
Into porn stars, or how they transition into
out of it.
Oh, how they get out of it?
I don't know. I don't know if that's what he's asking or not.
What is the actual question? I guess they wanted to know how you got into porn. I guess is that the question? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so you want? Does Kelly know that you want to fuck her?
I don't know. I flirted with her before. I don't know that. I think she would probably do a scene with me, but she's like full-blown porn star.
She's like a professional. And so why don't you reach out to her and see if you could do a scene with her in a movie or something like that? Now, is there any money in the movies, or is there more money in like the camming now?
Okay, well, let's just say, and I'm not going to put, am I allowed to say like brand names, like website names?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, whatever you want. This is the Wild Wild West. You can pretty much. Monica, we're gonna have a.
What are they gonna
reach
do?
out to me. Monica, reach out to me on Twitter if you want to talk. We'll set up a call on a Sunday show, and we'll talk about your new pussy. All right. Monica just got transitioned. She says from a female to a male. So go ahead, shout out the website.
Congratulations.
Congratulations on your new pussy. All right. So go ahead. Tell us about the websites.
Okay, so Pornhub made it extremely difficult to make money in the porn industry itself.
I would assume, yeah.
Camming also did too, but in a way kind of gave it like an out, so to speak. So since you've got this Pornhub or all of these other sites that give everything away for free, you've got sites that you can go to, be your own boss, and still make your money, and you're not having to throw your shit out there for free.
Okay.
When people think about being in the porn industry, it's kind of all about who you know.
Mm-hmm.
And with that said, you would think, oh, if I'm a porn star, I'm going to make thousands and thousands of dollars, and I'm going to be super, super rich, and it's just not true. Not only is it not true that you're going to make a bajillion dollars, but it is a fuck ton of work.
Right.
It is nonstop. So
I would imagine I would imagine that it's not as lucrative, especially as it used to be. I mean, even back then, the actors probably made the littlest amount of money out of everybody. I mean, the producers made money. All the people that were making the movies made a ton of money. But I'm sure the actors made like from when you hear what they make top porn stars were making like $5,000. And you're like, that's it? They sold millions of these movies, and they were making $5,000. That doesn't sound like much. And now it's probably even a lot worse because, like you said, they're giving it all away for free. And I know, if I'm jerking off, I go right to a Pornhub and I'll fucking, pump up something.
That's what you do.
Yeah, and there's everything on there. Anything.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, and there's so much content on there that that you're not going to find something that you can't find on there. So how are women and men in the industry making any money anymore? I guess the question.
Is there really even like a DVD industry anymore?
No, but somebody's still making content. How do you get paid for the content, like the new content? That's the question, I guess.
Why is this not
they still have DVDs, but it's more like the artist itself. They kind of produce it themselves and then sell it to, let's say, like here in Arizona, there's a sex shop called Castles. They'll put some DVDs in there, but how they make their money now is they'll get offers, and as I said, it's all about who you know. And,
right.
you get offered scenes, and I mean, like, for example, I got offered a bukkake scene, and they only wanted to give me $500 for it. I said, fuck that.
That's not even going to cover the cleaning bill.
That's fucking bukkake.
That's not even going to clean the cleaning bill.
Yeah.
$500 covered in semen. It's ridiculous. That's it. So how much can you make?
Like,
Yeah, that's they're lowballing you, so to speak. Yeah, they're fucking $500 to be covered in jizz. That's terrible. Jimmy, how much? What's your price for that?
For what? Bukkake?
Bukkake.
That's an awful lot of money.
That's an awful lot. That's a ton. That's ridiculous. And so you said no, but did somebody actually probably take them up on the $500 offer?
oh, I'm sure that some people do, but I mean, the person that did contact me about that, they were a new upcoming studio, so therefore they don't really have a lot of capital.
Oh, okay.
So I'm sure if it was a bigger industry, I'd probably get offered more. But the reality of it is you've got these porn stars or these cam girls, and they make their money on their cam sites and OnlyFans, their Snapchat. They'll sell panties and things like that.
Right.
So it's all just a hustle on your own.
Okay, so it's all basically everybody's out there. It's make your own money now. You got to do a lot of work to make a living in this industry.
Oh,
now.
yeah.
It's not a matter of doing a couple of scenes and then you have the rest of the week off. Like
She keeps saying Snapchat. Snapchat's like a big.
Can you make money on Snapchat doing private Snapchats?
Excuse me.
That's all right.
Yeah, you can. You can. And for some women out there that are considering it, here's the tip for you. If you do your Snapchat, don't offer lifetime unless it is a high dollar lifetime item. What I mean by that is, like, you only pay one time for your client. They only pay once, and it's going to be like $300-400.
And then they can watch everything. And then they still have to tip you.
Oh, they still have to tip you.
Okay, as long as they still have to tip you. So you start off with a high number is what you're saying. Like, what would be a high number?
Yes, high numbers, lifetime. And then if you want subscriptions, which is hard, it's a pain in the ass to keep track of. You have to have, like, a notepad and everything and, organize it all. But you can do monthly subscriptions, like $10 a month, $20 a month.
Okay.
I like it.
And do things like
now,
that.
Snapchat's okay with that, or do they pull people down all the time?
I don't know.
No, like, for example, Pornhub, like, I work with them. I used to do Pornhub takeovers for them where I'd go onto their Snapchat and I'd give a show or two, and they got shut down. So you have to be very careful. You have to make sure your stuff is private.
Okay.
You have to make sure that you don't add anybody for free, because chances are, if someone's going to pay for it, they're of age because they've got a card, right?
Right. If they're for free,
right,
it could be an underage kid, right? I got you. And that's a big fucking thing, I'm sure. Everybody, that's the thing they hide behind when they're in a knockdown porn. What about the children? What about, fucking watch your own children. You know what I'm saying? Don't let your children wander. Yeah, you got to govern your own kids. Now, all right, so we probably got to wrap this up, right, Jimmy?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. Yeah. So is there anything you want to promote before we say, and also any of your friends that you want that hit me up on Instagram, Twitter, one of those things, and we'll talk. Because I think we'll be doing more interviews with you, I'm sure, in the future, whenever you want to promote something or anything like that.
I would love to.
I think you're I think you're good people. I know you're a smart girl. I know whatever you do, you're gonna do really well at. You know what I'm saying? It's not just
Thank you.
It's not just balloon sucking over here, guys. There's a lot more to this woman.
Exactly.
More
I
to balloon
appreciate
sucking.
that.
That's right.
Thank you.
I'm an older man, but I want a job in porn. Well, how do you feel about being a sloppy bottom, Ken? I mean, there's a big market for that. Yeah. Yes, it. All right. So, is there anything you want to give a shout out to? Anything you want to shout out to right now? Give him the whole shooting shit and shebang.
Sure. I'd like to give a shout out to Noah Benzie. She is absolutely amazing. She has a heart of gold. She is an amazing performer. Let's see. Ashley Hayes. She is absolutely gorgeous. You can find her on Twitter. Same thing with Noah. Gosh, I can't think of all the models off the top of my head. But and then a shout out for my OnlyFans page. To sign up right now, you guys, it's only $4. So if you want to give it a trial, 1 month, $4, give it a go.
There you go. I'm gonna sign up just to be a nice guy.
Just because you're
not because I want to see her pussy or anything. I just want to be a nice guy.
You.
Yeah.
I got you.
And then one more person, if I may.
Sure.
Of course.
Amy Sativa.
Sativa.
She is wonderful. Check those girls out.
All right,
for sure.
cool. Excellent.
Right.
And listen, any of your friends that are interested in doing an interview on here, we do it every Sunday night. This is a special thing because Jimmy had the day off, but we generally don't do a day shot, and we definitely don't do Mondays. But Sunday nights, any of your friends that are interested, just have them hit me up on Twitter or Instagram, or you can tell me, hey, check this person out. I'll start talking to them, and we'll help whatever we can. We're trying to grow as well, so together we can grow. You know what I'm saying? That's like a penis.
Absolutely.
It takes two.
Like a wiener.
Like a penis. It takes both parties.
Like a wiener.
You're a great interview. I'll tell you that. You're a lot of fun.
Thank you very much.
I like that. You're easygoing.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys having me. Really.
I like that you've raped teddy bears at a very young age. Yeah, and Maddie's trying to become a pimp. I think he's asking if you guys need anybody.
Do you need management or anything
management?
like that?
His management skills. Hey, listen, reach out to us. She may be looking for an online pimp. Who knows? All right, boys and girls, we're gonna wrap this shit show up. Nichelle, thank you very much for taking the time, giving us a call, and we're gonna do this again soon. And Jimmy, we're sending her a teddy bear.
Yeah, we gotta.
And would you do me a favor when you get this teddy bear? Would you hump it and send us a video of you humping the teddy bear, please?
Fuck yes, I will.
I love it. All right, so hit me up with an address on my Twitter, and I'll send you a teddy bear because I definitely want to.
You got it.
All right, thank you very much again.
Thank you, Nichelle.
Ladies, follow her because she's going to
Thank
give
you.
sex tips for all of you dried out vaginas that don't know how to get it wet anymore. She's going to help you out. All right, thank you again, Nichelle.
Thank you very much.
Have a good
You
afternoon.
too.
Have a good night. All right.
Bye. Jimmy, I got to get a cul-de-sac.
Bye-bye.
All right,
Bye.
I got to get a cul-de-sac, Jimmy, in the desert.
You do.
That's where all the fun is happening. Anal sex in the desert.
You do have to get a cul-de-sac.
It's a fucking ton of fucking fun out there. All right, boys and girls, thanks for joining us for our special afternoon delight with Nichelle Taylor, the hot Nichelle Taylor. She can do things with a balloon. If you want a pussy pop and you want to know what a pussy pop is, go get one. She sells panties and personalized videos. She's got her head. She got a very. I mean, she's not what you would think, right, Jimmy? You would think, porn star, not very bright.
No, she's got a good head on her shoulders.
Very good head on her shoulder.
Yeah.
Nice ass on her bottom and a nice head on her shoulder. That's what I'm saying. Maddie Arts was always neat.
Thank you, everybody, for coming out on a Monday afternoon.
Yes, thank you all. And you guys have a great day. And we will continue our regular show on Sunday nights.
Not this Sunday. I won't be around this Sunday.
Jimmy will not be around this Sunday. That's terrible news.
I'll
What
be in
happened?
Vegas.
Oh, Vegas.
Right.
Okay, Jimmy will be in Vegas, maybe Vegas. I may do something live here, but nothing like this because nobody's going to do all the work. So I got to do all the manual shit. So Desperate Housewives.
Desperate Housewives.
Yeah, we did learn that getting fucked in the ass during Desperate Housewives was her favorite thing in the world, which is pretty. I mean, I'll never watch the show the same anymore. All right, my baby girl, you have chow to you. Woof woof, I wish you still on.
The Desperate Housewives thing was pretty funny.
No, I like the teddy bear story.
Why'd she pick that show? What's up for the
I
girl?
don't know, but it was like a thing. It turned her on. She had to watch.
Yes, happy President's Day to you too, Wander.
I think because it was naughty, because it was such a normal show. Probably that. I don't know.
You think so?
I don't know. I'd like to get more into the delve of that. Why getting fucked in the ass?
Is there a reason for that?
That's right, I'm sure. All right, boys and girls, follow this young lady, too. She's a good follower.
I'm sure some came out for real.
Yes. Something came. Yeah, these things. That's what I'm saying, boys and girls. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have been a great audience. Thank you for sharing, and we'll see you the Sunday after next, okay, on McNasty Cast. Love, sex, and welfare checks.
Yeah, the teddy bear story was great. I enjoyed the teddy bear story.
We got to get her a teddy bear, Jimmy. I'll get a teddy
absolutely.
bear. Do they have like small shirts, like a kid shirt that we can put on it?
Yeah, I'm sure we can.
All right, sounds good. All right. Have a good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.